My mother raised me. I get a lot of friends because I have respect for women. Ultra respect for women. I was liking this girl in Tam, like, oh, you're beautiful and you deserve the best. And she told me I was too nice. I couldn't believe it. That was the ultimate stab in the back. So I went through a week of just going, forget it, I'm just gonna be like them.
Hey, we don't love them hoes, and it's like that.
Cheers. There is a particular kind of betrayal that doesn't come from an enemy. It doesn't arrive through infidelity or financial ruin or any of the dramatic blow-ups we've been trained to watch for. It comes from the person sitting right next to you, on the couch, phone in hand, filming content for strangers, on the internet at your expense. Ryan Shepherd, the eldest daughter of comedian D.L. Hughley, has built a growing TikTok presence under the banner of marriage advice and women's empowerment. On the surface, it sounds harmless. Who doesn't want to hear a married woman talk about what works? But when you actually watch the content, a different picture emerges. One where her husband isn't a partner to be honored, but a punchline to be leveraged, a prop in her personal brand. In one video, she tells women to marry the nerd.
Marry the nerd!
Framing her husband as the safe, controllable option she landed on after living a full life of more exciting choices.
You know, back when I was still having sex with men who wore Adidas slides and dirty white socks, you know the ones. You know the ones.
In another, she proudly declares that women hold the balls, reducing the marital dynamic to one of dominance and emasculation, dressed up in humor.
Every happily married woman I know is a man-eater. Like, we hold the bulls in our hands. We hate men. We can't stand them. Why are you speaking? Why are you talking? Happily married. So, get meaner. That's my advice.
And then there's the series about skipping town to avoid the in-laws, his family, as though the people who raised the man she married are an inconvenience to be dodged rather than a relationship to be navigated with maturity and grace. Individually, any one of these might pass as lighthearted content. Together, they paint a portrait of a woman who has made a public hobby out of diminishing her husband. And the worst part, he can't even defend himself. The moment he pushes back, he becomes the man who can't take a joke. The moment he asks her to stop, he's controlling. The content creates a trap where silence is consent and objection is toxicity. This is the sleight of hand that makes this kind of content so dangerous. It wraps disrespect in the language of empowerment. It takes what should be private, the negotiations, the compromises, the vulnerabilities of marriage, and broadcasts it for likes and follows. It tells women that publicly clowning your husband is a personality trait rather than a character flaw. Real empowerment doesn't require a victim. A woman can be strong, vocal, and confident without making her husband the butt of every joke. A woman can speak on marriage without turning her spouse into a case study for public consumption. The women who truly thrive in marriage understand something that content like this refuses to acknowledge. Your husband's dignity is not content. His reputation is not raw material for your platform. What Ryan Shepherd is selling, it isn't marriage advice. It's a curated performance of superiority that trades on her husband's silence and her audience's applause. And the saddest part is that the man she married, the nerd, the provider, the one who presumably chose her with his whole heart, has to watch his wife broadcast to the world that she settled for him and runs the show. Which leaves me with one question. Who needs enemies when you have a wife like this?
Be a horrible Ursula, down dog, man-hating bitch if you want to be happily married. I don't know what to tell you. That's all I got. Like, I'm at home.
Yeah.
Congratulations. you played yourself.